Today we would be talking about the poem The Good Morrow. This poem is written by John Donne. The Good Morrow, written by John Donne, is basically a poem belonging to metaphysical poetry. Now, when we were talking about The Gifts of God by George Herbert, I talked about John Donne also. And at that point of time, I was talking about the themes which are generally employed by metaphysical poets. Now, when we did The Gifts of God, I told you that it was a religious poem. It had a theme of religion, and these poets, they had a fondness for religious themes, and they had a fondness for love themes also. Their poems are very popular about their ideas about love, and their poems are very popular about their religiosity. Although they have their own style of treating the subject or the theme of love, but these poems are unique in themselves and they are very interesting. Now, when we talk of The Good Morrow, I would like you to read this poem and keep in mind that this poem is based on the theme of love, but you would at the same point of time realize that how differently this theme has been treated by John Donne, who is a metaphysical poet. Now, I would start the poem. I wonder by my truth what thou and I did till we loved. Now you see the title, The Good Morrow. Morrow is also old form of English, and then this TROTH, truth, and THOU, though, it is also old form of English. Troth means truth, and THOU, though, means you. I wonder by my truth. Now he says, I am wondering, I do not know by my truth what you and I did till we loved. Now, before we loved each other, what were we doing? We were almost wasting our time. Were we not weaned till then? Were we not tired? Were not tired, exhausted till then, but sucked on country pleasures. We were sucking on country pleasures. We were indulging in country pleasures, raw pleasures, pleasures which are unrefined and childishly. Now, like sucking is goes well with child. Now, just like a child sucks things, we were sucking things without using our brains or without using our hearts completely. So that type of pleasure was a raw pleasure, was a rustic pleasure. Or snorted we in the seven sleepers den, and we snorted, we slapped in the seven sleepers den. Now, who were those seven sleepers? They were seven young men who during the persecution of Diocletian, they were put in one cave and they slept there for ages together until the reign of Theodosius. Now, these sleepers, these seven people who slept in that cave, in that den, they were unaware of the world. They were unaware of things happening around them. In the same way, these two lovers, the poet and his beloved, they did not know what the world was before they loved each other. It was so, but this all pleasure fancies be. If ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, it was but a dream of thee. Now, everything was fanciful, everything was imaginary, everything did not hold any beauty till I saw you. Now, the poet is saying that before I saw you, whatever I did or whatever I indulged into or whatever happiness I derived from the world, that happiness did not give me such a big happiness as looking at you, because you are the most beautiful thing which I could dream of. And now, good morrow to our waking souls. Now he has realized the importance of love. Now he has met his beloved. Now he is saying good morrow to the souls. Now the souls are united in the physical bonding of these two lovers, which watch not one another out of fear. Now, we do not have any fear for each other. In fact, we have love for each other. For love, all love of other side's control. Now, when a person loves someone, he is not looking at other things. So other sides are controlled and makes one little room and everywhere. Now this room which is shared by these lovers, this is everywhere. It is the universe of these lovers. Let's see discovers to new worlds have gone. Now this is 17th centuries, especially this idea of discovering new worlds was very common. Let's maps to other worlds on worlds have shown. Now as the sea discoverers were discovering new worlds, maps were changing every time. So new worlds were shown on the old maps. Let us possess one world, each hath one and is one. Each has one. Now our world, the world of the lovers, is one world for both the lovers. So we have our own worlds, and when we mix these worlds, when we blend these worlds become one. So each one of us has one world, one for the poet, one for his beloved, and when they mix up these worlds, when they blend these worlds, then it becomes one big universe for them. My face in thine eye, thine in mine appears. Now when I see into your eyes, I could see my face, I could see you are not looking at anyone else than me, and when you see my face, when you see my eyes, in my eyes you would appear, means I am also not looking at anyone. So my face in thine, thine means your eye, thine in mine appears, and true plain hearts do in faces rest. And plain hearts, we have plain hearts, our hearts are unaffected by sins, or we do not have anything which is unnatural. We have love, spontaneous love for each other. So a true plain hearts, our hearts are plain, simple hearts, true hearts, pure hearts. Where can we find two better hemispheres without sharp north, without declining west? Where could we find two better hemispheres, two better globes without sharp north? North has all the Arctic areas, so it is very sharp, and without declining west where sun sets, so it is declining west. So whatever, so we have nothing of sharpness, we are all smooth, we do not have sharp edges, means we gel each other, we fit into each other's ideas or into each other's hearts. We are one for each other in a very normal or in a very natural way. Whatever dyes was not mixed equally. And now another equation from chemistry comes. Now anything which is mixed and which dyes was not mixed equally. So we are so much mixed equally with each other that we would survive forever and ever. We would not die. We are eternal. So this way we are one. Look at the images from geography, the images from chemistry, the images from the countryside, every or the images from Greek history, Greek mythology. All these images have been incorporated in this poem. So whatever dyes was not mixed equally, we would not die. We have been mixed so equally with each other, we have blended so well with each other that we are not going to, our love is not going to die. If our two loves be one, if or thou and I love so alike that none do slacken, none can die. If we love in the same manner, with same zeal, with same energy, or with same sincerity, or with same truthfulness, with same honesty, our love would not die. And we are alike in love, we are same in love. None do slacken, none would be slow in loving, none can die, and our love would survive, and both of us would survive with our love. So this is how this poem is written. People say that it is all platonic love, but at the same point of time Donne has a very strange or unique idea about love. His lovers are very smart, especially the man is very smart, and he's not at the same point of time, he does not complain, or he does not have any irritation about the beloved not being so active in her love for her. Nowhere he complains about that. So that way his idea of love is very unique, and this poem is enjoyable. You read this poem, I would tell you that you go through the images of the poem, you go through how he has used various images, and how he has employed these images to to convey his idea that his love, or the his love for the beloved and the beloved's love for him is unique, and nothing can compete with his loves. So this is how this poem goes. Thank you.